Welcome to Audit the Audit, where we sort out the who and what and the right and wrong of police interactions. This episode will be somewhat different from our normal format and is a collaboration with our second channel, Audit the Court. Today, we will be uncovering both body cam footage from a police encounter here on ATA and the subsequent trial resulting from that encounter on Audit the Court. It is extremely rare to acquire footage that documents a police interaction from the initial stop to the final verdict. And a special thanks to the R Tallahassee YouTube channel for making this collaboration possible. You can find a link to their channel, along with the Audit the Court episode, in the description and in the pinned comment down below. And now, let's dive right in. On May 7th, 2023, Officer Kirsten Oliver of the Tallahassee Police Department initiated a traffic stop on Florida driver Calvin Riley Sr. for allegedly driving without headlights at a high rate of speed. The interaction that followed was captured on officer body camera.
Hello, sir. I'm Officer Oliver with Tallahassee Police Department. Do you have your driver's license, registration, insurance?
This is the reason why you slowed me down.
Yes, sir. So you don't have any headlights on, and you're going really fast down Monroe Street.
Headlight, my headlights automatically on when I'm driving.
They're not on right now.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, no problem. Because
Where are you coming from?
I'm coming from West Brevard Street, one of them is my brother.
Okay.
My name is Calvin Riley Sr.
Okay. Do you have a driver's license?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Can you get that for me?
I can't find it right now.
Where's your wallet at?
I don't really carry a wallet.
You don't carry a wallet at all? Where do you carry your money at?
Bank.
The bank? Okay. How do you pay for things? On your phone? Okay, I got you. No problem. I'll write down your information. You said Calvin Riley? I can take that. Perfect. Senior?
Yes.
What's your date of birth, sir? Okay. So I'll just want to go ahead and show you. So right now you just have your parking lights on. So if you switch them to, that's your auto. Now they're on. Okay. Sit tight for me, okay? 17759. Okay, when you're done with your stuff, can you have a remind, please?
Officer Margaret Muth arrives, and Officer Oliver asks her to talk to Mr. Riley and look for signs of intoxication.
Hi. So, I feel like I'm getting some indications, but I'm not 100% sure. I can't really smell anything right now. Do you think you can just talk to him? He's like looking everywhere for his like ID, and he's like looking up here and pulling out papers and like looking around and everything. He says he doesn't carry a wallet. I said, how do you have money? He goes, the bank. And I said, okay, well, he's just not making a lot of sense. Yeah. He didn't have lights on. He's flying down Monroe Street, and when I went to pull him over, he like started to get over and then came back over and then like is kind of like hovering and then stopped. Okay. So if you'll just see if you can see.
Hi there. I'm Officer Muth. I'm not the officer who stopped you. The officer that stopped you wants to know if you still live over off the Brevard Street.
Just a family house.
It's a family house? Okay, so do you still live there?
My family lives there.
Okay. But that's where you like lay your head to sleep at night? Okay, where are you coming from tonight?
On the north side.
The north side? Where were you at?
Like,
Pockets? Did you have anything to drink while you were at Pockets?
a
Couple of beers? Okay. I got you. Just hang tight in the car for me. The other officer's gonna be back with you in just a minute, okay? Yeah, he said he's coming from Pockets and he had beers at Pockets.
Oh, he didn't tell me that?
I asked him that because he originally said the north side, and I said we're out on the north side, and he said Pockets.
So he told me he's coming from Brevard Street. Holy crap, this scared me. So he did say he had beers in pockets.
Yeah.
Do you get any other indications?
I mean, his speech is slurred, and
Yeah.
he's got the watery, bloodshot eyes, and I do have odor. Hey, Calvin, really quick, can you do me a favor and just shut off your car and set the keys on the dash for me? Thank you, sir. So I want to go more into the beers that you said you had. Yeah. Would you be willing to do some voluntary field sobriety exercises?
Not really.
No?
I had 2 beers, and that's what it is.
Okay. Here, go ahead and step out of the vehicle for us. Just go ahead and face the car for us. Your license is suspended, so we're gonna...
No problem. So should I call somebody to come pick my car up?
Yeah, we'll get to that. Just give me a second, okay?
And my license?
You knew your license was suspended?
No, I didn't.
That's why you didn't have your ID on you.
First of all, my ID is at my job because I went to work and they were finding my lock.
After Mr. Riley refuses to participate in voluntary field sobriety testing, the officers place him in handcuffs for driving on a suspended license. Section 322.34 of the Florida statutes makes it a misdemeanor offense to drive with a suspended license if the driver knew of the suspension. However, the offense is only a non-criminal moving violation if the driver was not aware of the suspension. According to Tallahassee PD General Order 76 on traffic and parking enforcement, officers may only issue a citation or warning for a non-criminal traffic law violation, whereas either a physical arrest or citation is permitted for criminal traffic law violations. Therefore, if Mr. Riley truly did not know that his license was suspended, as he claimed, arresting him would have been contrary to policy, as the offense would only be a traffic infraction. However, the officers would have acted within their authority if they had probable cause to believe that he was aware of the suspension, which would make the offense a criminal misdemeanor.
Come on, Calvin. We're gonna walk over here. Thank you, sir. Come on.
I'm gonna get your car for you in a sec, or your phone for you in a second.
Don't worry about that. Just told you go. Told you go.
No, just leave it just like that.
No.
No. Come on, Mr. Riley, let's go.
All right. Don't worry about the phone.
Mr. Riley, I got a quick question for you.
No problem.
So I smell marijuana in your vehicle. Did you recently smell?
No, let me tell you something, man.
Stand right here.
Let me tell you something.
Stand
I don't know. You heard what you said. You smell marijuana, right?
Yeah.
I don't even smoke. So
Okay.
what? But you come with that. That's little blow.
Okay.
Okay? This right
Do you
here?
have a medical marijuana card?
No, I don't smoke nothing.
Have you recently smoked pen?
I don't smoke nothing.
Okay.
So you try that good? That's my money right there for my job.
I got you.
So
I'm
let
not
me
hanging
tell
on to
you
it.
something. You see my back of my shirt? What that show? I show you I'm a ball. You understand what I'm saying? So what you're saying is you smell marijuana. You're alive. So I want to show you
Go
something.
ahead and unlock the car. Or you can go.
That's cool.
All right, go ahead and sit down in my car for me, okay?
You got my little gloss in my money?
I got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Since you smell marijuana,
Yeah, go ahead and sit down.
what's your name?
Officer Oliver, go ahead and sit down for me.
Calvin, sit down for us.
I will. Since you say you smell marijuana.
Sit down,
But
please.
that's the reason you stopped me, or you
It's
stopped me
not the
because
reason I stopped
my
you. For your
light was
lights.
off.
Yes, sir, and
Okay.
you're speeding.
But you know, I was speeding.
Yes.
I got a track on my
Okay,
and you smell marijuana.
just watch your foot, okay? Wow, he reeks of alcohol. Is there enough, like, before that? That's weird. It's got, like, gum and a napkin. Alright, well. We'll go through with this first and then.
After claiming that she smells marijuana and placing Mr. Riley in the police cruiser, Officer Oliver begins to search Mr. Riley's vehicle. Historically, courts have consistently held that the odor of cannabis alone provides law enforcement with probable cause to conduct a warrantless vehicle search. For instance, in the 1985 case of United States v. Johns, the U.S. Supreme Court determined that the distinct smell of marijuana gives officers probable cause to believe that a vehicle contains contraband. However, the evolving legal status of marijuana has complicated this rule, and some courts have acknowledged that the traditional approach may no longer apply. In Florida, recreational marijuana remains illegal, but medical marijuana and hemp have been legalized. Well, against that backdrop, the 5th District Court of Appeal of Florida concluded in the 2024 case of Baxter v. State that odor alone is insufficient to establish probable cause for a warrantless search. Now, by contrast, the 2nd District Court of Appeal of Florida ruled in the 2021 case of Owens v. State that despite the legalization of hemp and medical marijuana, the smell of marijuana emanating from a vehicle continues to provide probable cause for such a search. Because the Florida Supreme Court has not yet resolved the conflicts between these districts, and Tallahassee lies within the 1st District, which is not bound by either decision, it remains unclear whether a court would find that Officer Oliver's claim of smelling marijuana justified her search of the vehicle under the 4th Amendment.
Hey, there's vodka in his seat, like right here in a pouch in his seat. Vodka was found in this pouch in his seat. Huh? And you can just charge him with DWSR.
If you wanted to finish searching, I'll go talk to him about the signal and stuff.
Yeah.
While searching Mr. Riley's vehicle, Officer Oliver discovers a full, unopened bottle of alcohol. She then proceeds to break the seal, dump out some of the contents, and then throw the bottle into the passenger seat. Under Section 918.13 of the Florida statutes, it is a third-degree felony for an individual to alter evidence to reduce its accuracy or reliability, or if they knowingly create, present, or use false evidence in a legal proceeding or law enforcement investigation. Here, if Officer Oliver opened a sealed liquor bottle, poured out the liquid, and then placed the bottle in Mr. Riley's car in order to create the impression it had been there all along, her actions could certainly constitute a violation of this statute. However, Officer Oliver would later provide a different explanation for her conduct, which we will discuss further in the second part of this episode on Audit the Court.
Cannot be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have them present with you while you're being questioned.
No, we talking about marijuana and smoking.
I want to ask you questions about the alcohol.
And nobody no alcohol. You say you stopped me for my lights was off. Then she said she stopped me for smelling marijuana. That's two different stories. So alcohol is beside the point. The point is I told you I had 2 bills. And she over here saying one thing about she smelled marijuana. How can you smell marijuana? You 4 blocks away from me, and then you say you stopped me from my lights was off. Okay, cool. No problem. We'll deal with this later. Whatever.
Can I speak, Calvin?
You can say what you want.
Okay.
I said what I said. It is what it is.
If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer,
Hey,
or
man.
be appointed to represent you for any
Say
questioning
what
if
you
you
want.
wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights to not answer
Say
any
what you
questions or
want.
make any statements.
Say what you want.
Do you
Say what
understand
you want.
each of these rights as I have explained them to
Say
you?
what you want. I asked you to get my phone so I can make a phone call to my people, let them know what's going on. You said you'll get my phone.
We have your phone.
No, I said, asked you, can you get my phone so I can call them? And you said you would. So I'm sitting here, and she said she smelled marijuana. You said you stopped me because my lights was off. That's two different stories. So it's all good.
I told you I was not the officer.
It's all good, man. Just get my phone so I can call my people so they'll know they come and get me. And we'll go from there, and you made a bad deal. That's how I go. And you say you smell marijuana, you're a silly person.
Hey, Calvin.
You're a silly person because I don't even smoke. I don't even smoke you're a silly person. You use that same technological that they used in the old days. You don't smell no marijuana on me, you're a liar.
Hey, Kelvin.
You ain't smell no marijuana, you're a liar.
Kelvin.
You're a liar. You don't even be on police officer, you're a liar.
Because we're not
You use that
acknowledging
for
your
an excuse. You use that for an excuse to do what you want to do, to search. You ain't search because you know what? You ain't got nothing.
Hey,
Because I don't smoke
Kelvin.
weed, I don't do no drugs.
Kelvin.
You're a liar.
Kelvin.
You say you smell marijuana, why you record that? I don't give about my phone. Give me my phone, let me call my lady. So she ain't come, that's right. Because you're a liar. You're a liar. You say you smell marijuana, you're a liar.
Calvin, I have to ask
She said she stopped me because my light was out. I understand that.
Calvin, I
And
have
she
to
asked me where I
ask
was
you a
going. I
question,
told her where I was
okay?
going to my property down the road.
I'm now
But
requesting
you
that you
said
submit to a lawful test of your breath for the
I
purpose of
ain't
determining an
gonna listen
alcohol
to
content.
nothing.
Will you
No,
take the
no,
test?
you going from 1 to 2 to 3.
Will you
I
take
ain't
the
doing
test?
nothing. I ain't doing nothing till I
This is
speak
for-
to a lawyer.
this is for the
I ain't
DUI.
doing nothing
Okay.
till I talk to a lawyer.
If you refuse the test,
I ain't
have
doing nothing
requested
till I talk to
I
a
have
lawyer.
to read this
I
to
ain't
you,
doing nothing till
okay?
I talk to a
I have
lawyer.
to read this
I
to
ain't
you.
doing nothing till I talk to
If
a
you
lawyer.
refuse
You
to
got
take
your
the
cam
test, I
on?
have requested
I ain't
of you.
doing nothing till
You're
I
driving
talk to a
privilege.
lawyer. Don't touch me.
Stay
you
in the
assaulting
car.
me.
Okay,
I'm in the
stay-
car. I'm in the car. You got me cuffed. I'm sitting in the seat. I'm in the car. That's right. Close the
Will you
door.
roll the back window down? Okay.
Now give me my phone so I can call my lady.
Hey, if you refuse
Give
to
me
take the
my
test I have
phone.
requested of you,
Give
your
me
driving
my
privilege will be
phone.
suspended
Give me
for a
my
period of
phone.
1 year for the
Give
first
me my
refusal,
phone so
or
I can
18
call
months
my
if your
people.
driving
Give
privilege
me
has
my
been previously
phone.
suspended,
Give me my
or if you have
phone.
been
Give
previously
me my
fined under
phone.
statute
Give me my phone. Give me my phone so I can call my
327.35215
people.
for
Give me
refusing
my
to
phone.
submit
Hey,
to a lawful test of your
are you
breath,
on this
urine, or
call?
blood.
Are you on the call?
Additionally, if
Are
you
you
refuse to take the
on this
test I
call?
have requested of you,
So that
and if your
means
driving
you
privilege
didn't
has been
smell.
suspended,
That means
or if
she
you
a
have been
liar.
previously
And
fined
you
under
going along with that.
statute
You don't need to be riding that
357.35215
badge. You
for
are.
a refusal to submit to
Oh,
a
what
lawful
that
test of
tattoo
your
mean
breath,
right there?
urine, or
You
blood.
got two.
You will be committing a
Oh,
misdemeanor
you
in
got some
addition
over
to
there
any
too?
other penalties which can be imposed by law.
I don't understand that.
Refusal
I don't
to
understand
submit
that. I don't
to the
understand
test I
that.
have requested is admissible
I
into
don't
evidence
understand
in any
that,
criminal
Marina
proceeding.
Wright.
Do
I don't understand none of
do
that.
you still
No,
refuse to submit to the
I don't
test?
understand none of that. I don't understand none of what you're talking about. Because right now, how y'all just did, that's unconstitutional.
I'm requesting that you take
I
a
don't
breath
understand none of
test.
that. I don't understand none of that.
Okay, this is going to be processed
You,
as
I
a
don't understand none of
refusal.
that. You said 3 different charges. That's bull. Now record that.
It's all on camera.
That's right. Because you're a liar. You're a liar. And you going along with your partner, she's a liar.
We gotta do something.
Because I don't even smoke weed. I don't smoke no drugs. I don't do no drugs. None of that. I told you where I was coming from. I told you I was going. And she said she smelled weed. She a
Okay, I
liar.
did not find any marijuana.
You're a liar. You're a liar.
Do you want to call your lady?
You're a liar. I can't call nobody my
I can put it in
handcuff.
for you.
I can't call nobody my handcuff.
I can put it in for you.
I can't call nobody my
Okay,
handcuff.
if you don't let me know the number, then I'm not gonna call her, and
You
I'm
a
going
liar.
to call
you know
a
that?
tow truck
You don't
for your
even need
vehicle.
to be on wearing that badge.
Did
You
you
a
hear me?
liar. You say you smell
Did you hear
marijuana.
me?
You a liar.
Are you listening?
And I'm gonna prove that.
I'm gonna tow your
and
vehicle.
they're gonna fire you.
Okay.
They're gonna fire you because
Okay.
you're a liar.
I'm gonna call a tow truck for your
You're
vehicle.
a liar.
Okay.
You're messing
If
with
we
the
move
wrong
into the back
person.
of my car,
Run a teletype and you messing with the wrong person.
Get one more here.
759-281. Are you nearby?
68,
Go ahead
born
and
and
call
raised,
her.
Tallahassee born.
I'm gonna go ahead and call center.
You move in.
Give me the
and
keys real quick.
You want to be this and
I'll
that and that, and you're a liar.
Hey, he's really combative, and we need to move him to her car. If you don't mind, just helping us.
No problem. Come on, Buckle. When you get to any problems, you get on your way, okay? Yes, sir.
Can she use my phone?
Yeah, you need to call somebody?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You cooperate with us, we're gonna work with you, okay?
No problem. Can you give him my phone, please?
Okay, we'll get it. Sorry. We're gonna go to the passenger side.
Okay.
Right side. What do you need to call?
Can she give you my phone?
Yeah. Have a seat, and I'll bring you the phone, and we'll make the phone call here, okay?
No problem. Got you. I appreciate you cooperating with your colleague.
that was between driver's
Go ahead,
seat.
sir.
The little bottle of vodka that was between the driver's seat and the center console.
No, so he has a cover on his seat, and in the cover where like the knee would sit, there's an opening, and he had it like tucked.
Okay.
And then the whatever he had in his cup also smelled.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna try to read your pod consent. Yeah. So.
Thank you, lady.
So.
Ain't no so nothing. I'm through talking.
Okay.
I'm
no.
through
So.
talking. No, I'm through talking.
Okay. I just have to
No,
read
I'm
this to
through
you.
talking.
Real quick.
You don't gotta read nothing. I'm through talking.
You just listen to
I'm
me,
through
please?
talking, ma'am. You can't
I'm
read
not
nothing to me.
requesting that you submit
I
a
don't want
lawful
to say
test of
nothing.
your breath
I
for
don't
the
want to
purpose
say
of
nothing
determining its
to you.
alcohol content.
I don't want to say nothing to you because
Will
you're
you
switching
take the
up
test?
three different scenarios that y'all went through since y'all started me. I don't want to talk to you about nothing. What you saying?
To submit to
And
the
you
test I have
miss
requested
a
is
liar.
admissible in
Because
the
I don't
evidence of
smoke,
any
I don't do
criminal
no
procedure.
drugs. And what you said,
Do you still
said
refuse to take
that
the
you
test?
stopped me because you
Calvin.
smell weed. My name is Calvin A. Riley Sr. I'm born and raised in Tallahassee, Florida.
Calvin,
No, don't close the door
watch
yet.
your head.
No,
Watch
because
your
you
head.
want to close the door now.
Watch your head.
I'm born and raised Leon County, Tallahassee, Florida. I'm
Calvin, watch
55
your
years
head.
old, and you are a liar. That's right. Bye.
Hey,
Bye.
let's get you.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
All right, we get you to jail, okay?
Bye.
All right.
That's about what happened the first time I
Did
tried
y'all
to read it.
search the car?
Yeah.
Okay, nothing in there?
No. Well, okay, so he had a bunch of alcohol stash in there, but
Nothing open or anything?
yeah, open.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, in his like Tervis in the center console, he had a mixed drink, and then under his knee he had a like little bottle of vodka tucked away. And he said he was coming from Pockets, and he had drinks at Pockets. So, but anytime I try to ask him anything about it, it's like this. So he's mad because Oliver smelled weed when she first walked up to the car. And he said he doesn't smoke marijuana and he doesn't smoke hemp, so he's mad that we searched the car.
On May 9th, 2023, Mr. Riley was charged with driving under the influence and the misdemeanor offense of knowingly driving with a suspended license. In an affidavit supporting probable cause for the arrest, Officer Muth claimed that a search of Mr. Riley's vehicle yielded a small bottle of vodka that was opened, despite the fact that the bottle was sealed before Officer Oliver opened it and dumped out the contents. When body camera footage from Mr. Riley's case began circulating on social media, the Tallahassee PD issued a statement indicating that the department, quote-unquote, thoroughly reviewed the incident and did not find any evidence of misconduct. For more information about the conclusion of this interaction, be sure to check out our coverage of Mr. Riley's trial on Audit the Court in the link down below. Overall, Officer Oliver gets an F for blatantly tampering with evidence on the scene, conducting a questionable search based on dubious probable cause, and for exercising extremely poor discretionary decision-making. Officer Oliver's conduct raised serious questions about her integrity as an officer and her adherence to constitutional and statutory obligations. Considering the totality of her actions throughout the encounter, I find Officer Oliver's assertion that she detected the smell of marijuana highly questionable. As discussed earlier in this episode, the validity of odor alone as probable cause is unsettled in Florida, where the legal landscape surrounding cannabis has changed significantly in recent years. In this situation, there was no corroborating evidence. Mr. Riley vehemently denied doing any drugs, there was no marijuana in plain view, and no articulable behavior that supported the claim. Officer Oliver's assertion appeared less like a legitimate basis for a search and more like a pretext to secure probable cause for a DUI arrest. The far more troubling moment came when she discovered a sealed bottle of alcohol, which is not illegal to possess. Instead of documenting the evidence as she found it, she broke the seal, poured out part of the contents, and placed the bottle back inside the car. As mentioned before, altering the condition of evidence undermines its reliability, and in this case, suggested an effort to create evidence of wrongdoing that did not exist prior to the officer's intervention. This conduct alone was enough to call her integrity into question, but this was further exacerbated by Officer Muth's claim that the bottle was open when she discovered it. As noted by Public Defender Desiree Goodfellow, who represented Mr. Riley in a statement to R. Tallahassee, quote, "By destroying the seal, they made it inculpatory. They used the fact that that bottle was opened as evidence in the report. The gap between the narrative and the footage raises legitimate questions about whether the report was careless or deliberate, and either explanation reflects poorly on the officer's professionalism. It should also be mentioned that Officer Oliver's conduct was later reviewed by the Tallahassee Police Department, who concluded that there was no evidence of misconduct. Not only does this conclusion stand in direct contrast with what is shown on the body cam footage, but it also sends a clear signal that the department is more concerned with shielding its officers than addressing accountability, and diminishes confidence in the oversight process as a whole. This interaction highlights how fragile public trust becomes when an officer's actions so clearly suggest fabrication, and the oversight mechanisms designed to ensure accountability refuse to recognize what the evidence plainly shows. Mr. Riley gets a B-, because although he allowed himself to be drawn into combative verbal exchanges with the officers, he remained physically compliant throughout the interaction, avoided any attempt to interfere with the investigation, and remained within the bounds of his First Amendment protections while expressing his opinion of the officers. Throughout the encounter, Mr. Riley displayed a relatively mixed pattern of behavior. While he never became physically resistant and refrained from any attempts to flee, struggle, or interfere with the officers' actions, he also engaged in a prolonged tirade against the officers rather than simply remaining silent. While frustration at being targeted is understandable, choosing to argue and berate the officers played directly into the narrative they sought to build. The Fifth Amendment affords individuals the right to remain silent precisely because statements made under stress or anger can be misinterpreted, exaggerated, or used against them in court. By continuing to speak rather than invoking his right to silence, Mr. Riley gave officers more material to include in their reports, and more fodder for prosecutors to highlight in a trial. Remaining silent is an extremely powerful tool for citizens during all police encounters, but particularly in a case where the officer's credibility was already compromised by their own misconduct. That said, no citizen, guilty or innocent, should face the burden of planted or falsified evidence, and nothing Mr. Riley said or did justified the actions of the Tallahassee officers. As mentioned before, this episode is a collaboration with our second channel, Audit the Court. If you're interested in seeing how this interaction unfolded in the courtroom, well, then be sure to check out the links below. Let us know if there's an interaction or legal topic that you'd like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on over at the Audit the Court channel.